What's up, guys? I'm back with another episode of our MLB The Show franchise. We'll be playing the White Sox. I know they're another bad team per se, but I really like their ballpark, and I noticed we were playing them away this month, so I figured we would do that. We are second in the division by a half a game, so I mean, winning this will tie it. And it's only because we had a 5-game skid, won one, lost two more, won two, lost one. It's been a not so clean month, so hopefully winning this will finish a sweep. That will be nice. Hunter Green will face Zach Little. And we did finally trade Will Benson. We got a new pitcher. It's Keaton Wynn, who's 4-6 on the year. Although he was playing for the Giants. And they are, let's find out, 38-36. So I guess he didn't really have an excuse. Hopefully he can heat up here in Cincinnati. That's not what we wanted. I did put Julian Aguiar back in AAA because, I mean, he's good, but I think he needs to be better. And now we'll have this lineup. I did call up Noel V. Marte because he was ripping it up in AAA, so figured, okay, I guess this is going to be a one-time thing, but he'll be at third instead of David Fry today, who, honestly, that makes total sense. But what doesn't make sense is what it just did to my lineup. Most of it's okay, but not all of it. So let's move those two. I always had Naylor in front of Winker because he's tired, so we'll use Winker's bat. No, that's true. That's right. I forgot. Wrong way around. I had Winker in front of Naylor because of his clutch, so if we had people on, it would go well. Taylor's slightly cooling down just a little bit. Not too bad. McLean. That should be good. We'll survive with this. Noel Marte's not going to bat ninth, like all the time. It's just for today. He's got a good arm. I don't want to jinx it, so we're just gonna skip that. It said Broom's out, and I'd rather do that instead of just say I will.
Kicks and fires.
Good pitch there. It's 1-2. Honestly, I don't know if it was a good. Oh, he's almost to 100 home runs. He's 2 away. It's going to, I thought, maybe get over the shortstop, but he'll make his way over and make the catch. Easy catch. Gavin Lux batting 205. Same with McLean. Both are starting, or I guess they're both behind. So they're second and third. So both of them have 205s. So hopefully that changes. It's fair and through. It barely hit the base, so that'll give us basically a free single. That should have been an out all day. In fact, it should have maybe gone foul. Ellie has slightly heated back up. He's 283. I saw that the whole way, but honestly just didn't register that it was a strike. So 1-2. That's going to be a really tall fly ball. Out, didn't get down to the slider like we should have. So although Winker has good power and contact, he's not going to get a clutch boost this at bat. Wasn't able to put anybody in scoring position. And Alexis Diaz, that's going to be an easy out. He'll just tag him instead of stepping on the bag that's a foot away from him, but Diaz has 28 saves, so he's gotten 7 since our last sim.
Mauricio launched a homer in his most recent game.
He did. I don't like that. I like that.
Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that splitter out of
Awesome.
the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your
Does?
interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it.
It wasn't the
Swing over
fastball. I'll
top,
give him
and
that.
that's
Oh
why
my
they
goodness,
call it
Pete
the
was
split-finger
cold.
fastball,
And
because it
that
looks
is
like
going to be a
four-seamer.
base
And
hit
it
down the
stays
right
fair.
field line for them. Same thing that happened to us. Same
Well, that was one of
batter,
those
same
high-percentage
everything.
advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. You kind of rolled over on this
All right,
pitch
Andrew
a little
Vaughn
bit.
with
Well,
a
got
wild
enough
swing on
to
that
shoot
one,
it through for
and
a
now we're
knock,
in a good spot
We'll
here.
take that anytime you can get him to find
Got
a
him.
hole.
And
Two
a
outs.
swing and a miss. 2 out. And now it's Luis
Wait.
Robert.
Are we in the first place tie?
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him.
Miss. Struck
Goodness
him
gracious.
out. That K is his third.
Got 3 strikeouts that inning.
Back at
The
right
one
field.
unlucky
Here's the
hit,
veteran first
but
baseman,
otherwise total
Josh
domination.
It
That's
is 2-1.
gonna hit the zone, but not be called. 40 runs, so Josh ranks first on the Reds in that regard. He's cold again. His batting average is down. It was in the 270s last time.
Umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
All right, we need him
I think
to
that's right, Boog. There
heat
is
back
a
up,
little
but that is gonna
inconsistency
be a
on the
walk.
corners of the plate. You can't
So that's, I
always
guess,
be
the
sure
first
how it's
step
gonna
to
go
heating
with those
up.
borderline pitches as the game progresses.
All right,
Digging
I
in,
want Ellie to
Jake
get
Fraley.
on base today,
Foul
at
ball.
least. Maybe around them, who knows.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count. And it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2-2
And
Okay.
that
count.
skips in the dirt.
He went 0 for 4
Taylor on
with
at
a walk
first,
in his
nobody
last
out.
game, which was here. This is the
And it
final
remains
game of this
2-2.
series, and we could get a sweep. We could. Not saying it'll happen, but I hope it does. Sit him down. Oh, he does.
Misses, it's a strikeout.
Swung right over the top of that.
Strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to
All right,
pitch
Tyrone
for
Taylor
swinging
moved up
miss
to
like that.
7th
Throws it quite a
in the
bit.
lineup, and that's gonna probably do it for the
Over
inning.
to second
It's
for
a
one.
hard hit.
Double play.
That barely got him. He almost made it to make it a fielder's choice, but
Bottom
wasn't
half of
quite
inning
able to
number
do so.
2. Benintendi to
Hard
start
hit
it.
double plays, so those are tough to swallow.
Swing and a
And so is that. That was a high fastball that Andrew Benintendi decided shouldn't belong in Chicago.
Well, I'm sure there's a big
Okay.
grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked
Thanks
like
for
he was
swinging,
gonna
Kyle.
foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. Hits
Keep
jog
the
around
ball
bases. Good for him.
down, but
That one
he
misses.
he
3
takes
balls,
that
2
one.
strikes.
Well, it was exciting
This
to
is
see
an
the
important
leadoff
game to
run
win
in
because
the inning.
apparently
It's fired up, and you start to expect a
the
big inning.
Pirates
Swing
lost.
and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's his 4th K.
Now it's Tirso
So unfortunately,
Ornelas.
the home run is like the lone
Foul.
blemish so far. I mean, they already said it's foul, so it's probably unplayable. It's never unplayable when you see that circle. Foul ball to Ornelas.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's
Hopefully
much
with
easier
the
to do
low
damage against
splitter, he doesn't
mistakes.
expect that.
That's
I
not
want to
what
say
that
he
was.
swung. He
Ornelas
didn't.
checks
2
his
and 2.
swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence.
Look, it's just slightly embarrassing that we gave up the first run of the day to Chicago, and not even the Cubs,
And he walked
the
it.
White Sox, and that's a walk, and that sucks.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like
Alright,
that.
so there is one down. We're going to
And now
need...
2-1.
Yeah, we're dead even with the Pirates. They had a half-game lead, now they lost, so now I think winning this puts us in
And a
first.
miss, struck him out.
But that strikes him out.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
Okay, so we're tied with them, so we're both listed in the wildcard standings.
Still 2-2.
Bobby
after the
Dahlbeck
foul
was pretty
ball.
good
I
for
would throw him another breaking ball.
the Red Sox
Give
when he
him
was
the
there, wasn't he?
fastball,
Or am I
slightly
just
elevated.
crazy?
Just
That's
having a
gonna
hard
make...
time catching up.
He's having a hard time catching up, and I'm having a hard time catching the zone, but I didn't need to right there. That's good.
One
Andrew
scores in the inning
Benintendi
coming
started
on
the
this.
scoring. Hate that.
All set for
All right,
the start of
Tyler.
the inning. And now
Let's
veteran
go.
Catcher Tyler Stevenson.
All right, Zach Little.
The
Decent.
crowd to third.
Ooh, goodness,
And he
that
gets by
just
him.
barely threaded the needle between those two. He's on. And now we'll have Noel V. Marte.
A little bit out in front.
First
of that
at bat of the
off-speed
year.
pitch on the inside part of the plate, but He did just enough to drop it in fair down
That's
the line.
inside.
Just missed. Tying run is at first. Here is the third
Alright,
and final
alright,
game of the
alright.
series.
Ooh, just underneath that fastball. That could have been awesome. Well, he's still second in stolen bases. We want him to take off and go for first. Go into the gap. Oh, darn.
Trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Alright, that's a bummer.
Here's the
TJ,
center fielder,
only
TJ
2 for
Freeman.
10 in this series. 0 for 1 in the game, so that will play into that. That's through the middle, and that makes him 3 for 11 in the series. So we're going to keep Stevenson on second.
They get it in quickly. So
And now we'll have Gavin Lux bat. He had a base hit right down the line in his first at bat.
Hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle.
That's a hard hit fit. That's a hard hit slider. Unfortunately,
very
foul.
good at bat with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out.
Oh, go foul. Okay, that's a fortunate foul. Early on that splitter, didn't get much of it. He's got a scoring opportunity.
Spoils that one.
It's another splitter. This one out of the zone. And still 2-2.
Line drive.
Caught. That's the second one where we should have been able to get it out of the infield.
You feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything
That's
is
outside.
under control.
Alright, we could potentially get Ellie on, and that would be a very good opportunity for...
Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Oh, goodness, that's in there. For Jesse Winker, sorry. Fouls off that slider, late on it. Just put it in the netting. And it's a hard hit, ground ball, out. Nobody scores. Alright, we got 50 pitches. Yeah, there's no chance on that one. Got 1, 2, and 3 batting this inning. Lux with the decent play on that one. Surprised I'm not playing Hampton. We do have his speed on the bench, so that's what we might use him for today. I was thinking of using Hampton in more of an outfield role, since he can play the outfield, especially after we traded. Nice pitch. We traded Will Benson.
With
so
that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bummer. Okay. Darn it. I do wonder one thing. Do you guys want me to just simulate up to the new pitcher's first appearance? We can play that.
Now it's going to be Jesse Winker. That one to first.
Get through. Oh, good dive. This one's not going to thread any needles. All right, Josh Naylor's up now. Took a walk in his first at bat. Inside. Oi. Got to get on the board sometime. It's the freaking White Sox, guys. That's inside again.
Inside corner, 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1
That would be nice.
Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Oh, that's disgusting. I fouled that pitch off. Full count.
The Reds trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4.
Fouls the splitter off. He's putting some pitches in some very hittable spots. And that's unfortunate. Let's go. That's low. That's the second walk of the day.
But couldn't find a zone.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some
And the
good
only
patience
Red
in
that's
this
walked
one.
at all.
It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Get through. It's a great stop and a potential double play. They only have one. Darn it. That's another one where we were hoping it would find a gap, but a great stop. prevents it.
Big swing and a miss. Maybe a surprise.
All right,
here.
Tyrone,
Bullpen
come on.
is
0
already
for 1.
stirring. Pam Boozer up and loosening in the pen. Aguero getting loose as well.
That is kind of
Now
weird.
it's even up.
They are up 1-0, and he has 73 pitches, but that's throw again. Full count.
2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And
That's
ball
inside.
four
Another
to
walk.
the board.
Well, he's normally going to
That
fill up
is
the
his third
strike
block.
zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one
All right,
just
Tyler,
seems
who is
off
1
out
for
there.
1. Oh, is
More
he
walks
the
than
one who
he's used to
threaded the
giving
needle
up.
on a base hit?
In the
And
air,
then
center
pops
field.
that one way high. That's going to be
Robert
the
moves
third
under.
out.
And
So
that's the third
still
out.
nothing going. That's kind of unfortunate.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
And I'll tell you what, it
And
ain't
now the
Hunter
center
Green's
fielder,
fault. He had that
Luis Robert
one
Jr. Just
unfortunate
missed.
high
You know,
fastball
these
that
White
went
Sox
over the wall, but
showing great discipline at the
that's
plate,
it.
and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting
Nice
to get up
pitch.
there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
oh,
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here
we
in
know
the
he likes
bottom
the
of
high.
fourth.
We'll
That
put it
one
right
on
there.
high.
He laid it. He laid off.
You know,
That's
sometimes all it takes
that's
is getting
incredible.
to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Andrew Benintendi down, or he's, I guess, even 2-2.
Making
Struck him
4
out. There's
strikeouts
another
in a
one.
row, just cruising along.
All right,
Pretty
Hunter
electric
got
stuff showing up on the mound
angry.
right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts.
He's at 10
Should be able to
strikeouts, and we're
rack
still in
up
the
some
fourth.
more before he's done in this one, and not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
That one
Side
slipped
low.
away just
The
a little
count now
bit.
2-2. 2 out, space is empty. High
All right,
fly
Fraley's
ball
gonna
out
have
to
that
left
one.
Center field. Fraley should have it.
Cool.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
All right, runs? A run?
they bring
Oh
on
my
the
goodness, they
veteran,
pulled him
Pam
already. It's the
Boozer.
5th inning.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together.
Okay.
in order to
Marte.
get
0 for 1, I do believe, and it's a 2-2 count. Come on, Marte. This favors you here. Switching to a lefty before Marte comes up. That's
That
down.
misses the zone,
Full count.
And the count is filled up.
Come on, Noelvi.
That one misses.
Upstairs, and he is aboard for the first time in
That could
2027.
jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
I'm sorry, I just noticed this freaking. Oh, I thought it was Booger. That would have been so funny.
On the ball.
They got him. Wow, you got a hustle down the line there, Friedel.
Gavin Lux. How about this?
All right, hopefully Gavin can get on and then push it across to. Oh my goodness, his contact against lefties is garbage.
Late in the swing there.
It might
Yeah,
be
that
time
swing
to
was bad.
choke up a little
All
bit,
right,
get that
come
first
on,
strike
Gavin.
down early,
Just
maybe even
base
just
hit.
spread out. He's really late right now.
Struck him out looking.
I guess it touched a little bit of the zone. That wasn't a strike
Here
though.
on the
Bad
south
call.
side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder,
Oh, come on. Mine got way, way more of the strike zone than that called strike did.
That one misses. So lead off walk.
Okay.
Jacob Berry steps to the
I
plate
think
for the White Sox.
we're getting squeezed, and they are not getting squeezed.
Sometimes
So
being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
There's
ha,
one.
how about that?
Back to first. Down in
What?
time. And now Bobby Dahlbeck.
That should have been a double play. Should have been.
Pitch misses outside. 2-1.
Henches and Pagan are fresher than the others, so we'll warm them up.
Just missed.
Back-to-back
All right,
breaking
Hunter's
pitches
not
away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the
doing
pitcher's
bad.
afraid of you. He
Nice
doesn't
pitch
wanna
there.
challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Got him.
And a swing and a miss. Down
It's a good
on
K.
strikes, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Ronnie Mauricio
Nothing else is going
now.
wrong for him.
That one
Oh,
misses.
come on,
2
dude.
balls and a strike.
We're not getting anything on the corners.
On the ground, right side. They get the force. Inning
I have
over.
no idea why I decided to do that. I could have
Back
just
in
tagged the
right
bag.
field, leading off, Ellie De
It could have been really
Cruz.
dangerous. Alright, just because of his pitch
You know,
count,
this guy's great speed is in the back of
lefty,
that
righty,
pitcher's
righty.
mind.
We're
If he
going to
can get
put
on, it's
Pagan
gonna give
in
him
next
one more
inning.
thing he's got to think about.
It's just because of the high pitch count, that's all. We are going to need a run. Alright, that's a 3-1 count to Ellie. And a fairly good time to be getting a James Karen check. That's upstairs, and Ellie is aboard.
So a leadoff walk. No outs. Runner at first.
Okay, guess who is stealing?
Winker
Right here.
now at the
Me.
plate.
I'm the one stealing.
Here goes Ellie. Pitch
It's a
out
breaking
for a
pitch.
strike.
And he's in there.
De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the
It's also his
tying
first
run
time
is now
on in the game.
scoring position.
Yeah, that was a good sweeper. Foul ball. Does make it out of play.
With the go-ahead
Come
run
on,
at the
Jesse.
plate for the top half of the sixth.
In big need here.
Line
Get over him.
drive.
That's another one where we needed it to get over, but it doesn't.
He seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Man. That's outside.
Low. They're now 3-1.
I almost feel like
Season
frustrated
is
for him. He wants to be
95% on the
challenged.
stolen base percentage. That's nice. Okay, that's one we gotta crush. It's in the middle.
De La Cruz.
Just gotta do that, and you hit a home run. That's all.
And a swing and a miss.
Ain't no way they get out of this inning,
Now
right?
the White
Oh, goodness, they're putting a righty in
Fabio
to face Jake
Aguero
Fraley.
on
This
the
could be a
pitch
bad
here.
idea.
Still a lot of game left.
Might have been a
and
bad
this game
idea.
could go either way. So this is a
Back
big
inside.
opportunity
2-1.
for him to get some important outs and try to
We're not
help carry
stealing
this
again.
lead
There's
into
2
the later
outs.
innings.
I mean, we could, but what would it help? Just a softer hit would be able to score him.
That one down the line.
Ellie
And
can
it
score
goes
on
to
almost
shot.
anything from
Foul.
anywhere, so we will happily leave
2
him on
outs.
second
And one in scoring position.
and hope that Fraley can hit him home. We can't. Struck him out. And we're still being held scoreless.
Emilio Pagan gets
Alright,
the
we'll
ball
enter
from
the
pen.
7th
And this is
inning,
his
still
40th
with
years
nothing.
of the
Good
season, so
pitch
he's
from
starting
Emilio
to log a decent
Pagan.
amount of work this year.
Got the
Great
called
execution.
strike.
Get that fastball inside. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate, but perfectly located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely
Andrew
do not want
Vaughn
to
is
leave it
up.
out over the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul.
You know
That's
how
out of
embarrassing it would be if we lose this
Bases
game
empty,
1-0.
one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Right back to him on the
Get him!
mound.
I almost
Two up,
really poorly
Hey,
threw
man,
that.
4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
All right,
Luis
Luis.
Robert now clips the corner, and that is strike 2.
Got it. One more strike. One more strike.
Spoils
Almost
the
got it right
two-strike
there.
pitch, and he'll see another.
The cutter outside. Should get the job done. It didn't
And
break
he'll do
enough
it
outside.
again.
What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Fastball up. Got him to
Foul
swing.
ball still
Didn't get him
1-2
out.
count.
But he
He
swung.
hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row.
Jeez, come
He's
on.
really this pitcher.
Got
And
him.
this struck
Took a
him
minute.
out.
We got
3
him.
up, 3 down, and
All right.
we're back.
Now
at
we'll
the
have
plate. Tyrone Taylor.
lefties all around. So what do we got in terms of replacements for Taylor? 68 and 46. Taylor himself is not terrible. Yeah, we're gonna keep Taylor.
Looking
Wanted
get
to
the tying
wanted to
run
call
on
up a
base.
outfield replacement, but we don't have any that are like good right now. We have Brennan, but he's just not off to a great start.
This one is
That's why you leave him in. It's a tie game on a massive home run. 465. Tyrone was just
third home run of the season
on
and
that
we're
fastball.
starting over. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the
Big
loudest
time
moment
speed on
yet.
that hit.
My ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
can't believe I was just talking about pulling him out of the game. He said, "Don't even think about it.
Knew what pitch he
Don't do
wanted
it.
to hit, spent on some
You
other
know it.
pitches in this
Don't do
at-bat,
it."
Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the White
And
Sox
gone.
manager.
And so is their
So
pitcher.
it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Tyler Stevenson.
All right,
will hit
72 against righties. Yep, that's why you leave him in. 72. We don't have any lefties on the bench. That's going to be just outside.
That's ball 2.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent.
We've got 4 hits, and the White Sox have 2. I mean, 4 is not a number to brag about,
Right center field. Robert on the move.
but we have more than the White Sox do. Both teams have just scored because they were able to get 1 lucky homer. Both teams.
He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
All right, it's 2-2 to Noelvi, who has walked, and I believe he's 0 for 1. Looking forward to him getting his first hit. That's going to be outside, full count.
Full count now.
Friedel will be next. Let's see if we can give him a base runner. A quick one at that. That is solid contact, but it's going to hang up there too long and drop into a glove. Bummer. All right, Friedel will bat with 2 outs. He's got 2 fastballs. Didn't go. Didn't go. Didn't go. Thank you. Almost went, but didn't.
2 outs.
Oh, hard hit. Oh, through. We got rewarded that time. We'll see what they score that, because that should have been fielded. He just got eaten up by the 107.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gavin.
All right, Gavin is 1 for 3. That is downstairs, and it evens the count.
Got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best
Would
to get
love for Friedel to get up to 60 speed. Oh, nope.
Right field, Berry on the move.
Maybe. No.
And that'll do it.
Just not quite enough wood on that one. All right, come on, Sam.
Sam Henches takes over on the mound.
1 and 2 to Andrew Benintendi.
Issue for him this year,
Got him.
so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
That was pretty nasty.
He was too
Up
patient.
next for Chicago, Kyle
All right,
T.
we'll start him with the fastball and then go to something that breaks outside. Oh, go foul.
Down the line.
That was extremely close. Got him. Henches has 2 strikeouts
Chance to strike out the side
in a row.
now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss.
Oh my.
whether it's
All right.
imperative
Tirso
runners,
Ornelas
jam that they can
is
do
not going to
themselves.
expect
Knowing
the high
that they
heat.
can miss the
Actually,
bat,
he is.
tell you what,
But he was
that's
only able to
huge
foul it
and
off.
change the ball game.
All right, let's go with a sinker inside. I don't think he can hit it. Nope.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Cool. Henches just set them all down.
White Sox going with a new arm. Jose
Switch,
Quijada.
2 switch hitters coming up. Both aren't great against lefties.
Typically at least 1 an inning, so it'll be tough to
So
get to.
it would be smart to warm up Taylor Rogers, who is just a little less tired than Tim Herron. All right, come on, Ellie. Darn it. They'll retire Ellie. Now it's Jesse Winker's turn. Let's see. He's got 56 and 44. It would be a smart move to replace him now with somebody who's muchos better.
Bringing a bat off the bench.
Nico Horner.
1 out, the base is empty for him. That one not close. 1 strike, 2 and 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th.
That's gonna miss.
And the count is
3 and 1.
And that's ball
And
4.
it missed. Horner's on.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Hold on. Let me look at something. Josh is 65 and 67, 75 and 93, and he can play first base. So look into that. I'm done looking into it.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. David Fry.
All right, slow season, good spot.
Can't glove it cleanly.
It ate him up, but is the slow enough runner that they will get him.
The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Could have been an easy double play, but we got away with that. All right, now it's Hampson's turn. Whoa. He can play Fraley's spot, so that's what we'll let him do. It's a 1-2 count to him. Fouled that one off.
2 down, go ahead run in scoring position.
Cool. Oh my goodness, almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Only 195 with runners in scoring position for Hampson. I think I said this. I think I said something about that against the Rockies last episode. Oh my goodness, barely high. Probably a little bit of a beneficial call right there. We don't mind it. We do mind that. He'll swing right through that fastball.
So remaining in the game defensively, David Fry. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first.
It's still 1-1.
Taylor Rogers.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard
Jacob Berry.
season, as you see with the big ERA.
I think,
so
I'm not sure exactly when it'll release, but when the newest NASCAR game comes out, I will start a career mode series on that. I like NASCAR a lot, so I want to bring that series here. I'm thinking of maybe starting a Supercross 25 series, but I don't want to spend money on that game if it's just going to suck, let alone if I'm just going to suck at it. Oh, just missed low, and Dahlbeck has a full count. And Dahlbeck grounds it easy to Lux. You wonder if they'll change what handedness of a pitcher they'll put in. And it's another one hit straight to Lux. He has not as much time to throw this one, but he had just enough. All right, Tyrone Taylor, we have 7, 8, and 9.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Tyrone Taylor.
That one, a little bit low. We were way early and way over it.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2.
Missed by a lot. I should probably warm somebody up after this at bat. That was ugly. I'm sorry. Tyrone had that really good at bat, and I didn't give him any favors right there. Lefty, righty, righty. Ben Joyce, who does have... Why can't I look at the player card? It's broken. Okay.
One down, base is empty.
Who's ninth? MLB?
And that one a little bit high.
A little bit high. That's a little bit in. Okay, so if we do have McLean still on the bench, at least I believe. Dang it, that's going to be 2 down. So if Lux has to face a lefty, we won't make him. We're going to have McLean come in and do it for him. 2-2 now to Noelvi Marte, who's over 2 with the walk he drew. And that one's going to be a tough play for them, but they make it easy, and the inning is over. So our best bet now is extra innings.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard line drive, and Marte gives them a taste of their own medicine. And by that I just mean it finally wasn't me hitting a line drive out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half.
That sinker missed by not much. He'll take a risk taking that pitch.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Take a hefty swing at that one as well. Got him.
The high
Nice.
knee past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone.
We got
It's
some
still really
power
awesome
at the
to
plate.
witness.
This
I mean,
is
you gotta be
dangerous.
geared
Got
up
to
and
get through
ready
it.
to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because
And
that
we have
fastball, it
the
eats, and if you're not
run
ready, you're gonna be walking back to the dugout.
getter
That
for
one's in
them.
there. And that's strike 2.
Oh, jeez.
Foul ball. He stays alive.
If we by chance got him. Okay, so it is going to be Andrew Benintendi starting the next inning. And it is a lefty. Alex Vesia. They got him from the Dodgers.
For him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Drop, 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 drop. It does. That's a run. That is a run, and I made them throw to second, and they dropped it there. Friedel with the blooper of the
Well, there you
single.
go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been
That's why you
so
leave
good in these
McLean on the bench so he can
situations.
bat in
Clutch if you
situations
want,
like this.
But his resume speaks for itself. That one
Oh,
hit
oh,
left field.
oh, go ball, go ball. That's a pinch hit home run for Matt McLean.
Into the home bullpen for a homer. His second of
And
the
we've
year.
scored
It's
3
4-1.
runs in the 10th already.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when
All
someone
right,
jumps in there and
Ellie's
gets
up.
it out.
He
It's a
is 0
huge
for
lift your
3.
ball club
I
as well.
think it's 1, maybe
Now,
2
here
walks.
is Ellie De La Cruz.
I think it's probably
And
just
that
1.
is out of play. Nobody out with
Yeah,
3
1 walk,
runs in
3
already
outs.
this spring. Here in
Could be a
extra
4th
innings.
if he's not careful. He's not careful. Okay, that's an unfortunate strikeout, and they pull him to put in a righty to face Nico Horner, which is a genius move.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance.
He's way in front of that changeup. That's a common problem.
Stairs a little bit.
Good
Make
vision.
sure you miss
97.
up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
All right, that's just going to be a lazy fly.
Sizing this one up. He makes the catch.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't warm up my closer. It's a closing situation. It's a big-time closing situation. Schedule. Come on, David. I need this at-bat to stay alive for just a little bit.
That one fouled off.
That works. Foul ball. Should have taken
2
a
gone,
ball
bases
instead of
empty,
swinging, but
3 runs
we'll
across
take it.
here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a
And he
miss.
didn't stay alive very long, so we'll just have to hope that Alexis
Staying in the game on
is
defense.
at least a little bit warm.
So they turn to
Extra
their
innings
closer,
rule,
Alexis
of course
Diaz.
it is.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a...
And it finds
Yeah.
its way through for a hit.
They
Now
do
a ball
send him,
home.
and we got him. What a throw, and it stays a 3-run game.
Batter now, Kyle Teal. That's
So,
it.
ooh,
He's
wow.
through for a strike.
Wow, that's
When
a
the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize
That's a-
the
that's a
threat
call.
by playing sound defense. Hopefully,
struck him out, and that's 2 down.
they can roll him up for 2.
1 more to go for Alexis to put in another
White Sox down to their
save.
final out.
That's a
Now,
foul ball from
Tirso
Ornelas,
Ornelas.
but it's only 1 strike
Benintendi
closer to
off
the
first
finish.
with 2 away.
Got him.
And that's the ball game.
That'll do it against the White Sox. Got it in an extra inning victory. That's solid fashion today. Matt McLean got to play the hero. That's always nice. I mean, we had the game-winning RBI by TJ Friedel, and then the insurance by
Picks up the win and picks
Matt
up
McLean.
the sweep.
You love it. You love to see it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Probably the last game of the month. I forget who it was. I like either doing the first or last game of months. Whoever it's against, I'll see you guys there. Taylor with the big bomb and McLean with the bomb. I think those are the only 2 home runs. Just a big blooper for Friedel that wound up winning the game. So, perfect. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Alexis Diaz has his 29th save. He's 1 away from 30. I do believe that's still leading the league. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.